Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lieutenant Royal Shrimp here, and it is like 2:06 a.m. I just finished the Medal of Honor Warfighter campaign, and I just wanted to do this really short commentary to talk about the upcoming features of the new Elgato software. I was kind of just going around Facebook, and they actually have a Facebook group, which I'll put down in the description. And I was just looking around, and they had a photo which said, "Are you gearing up, and are you ready for Black Ops 2?" And I was like, I'm not excited for the game anyways, so, tuh. But I noticed that the photo, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Game Capture HD or the software comes with it, but right now the only thing you can do is record and like export it. You can't, and edit it or whatnot, but you can't really do much more than that. But what I saw in the photo was there's a lot of other things, and so I'm looking at the photo and it's really, really unsharp. And you can't see anything, but you can see some lines. And so the few things that I can see here are live commentary and live broadcasting, or at least that's what I can make out. And now these two things get me really, really excited because there were some things that people had asked for, and right now the Game Capture HD is exactly what any commentator wants, pretty much. I mean, it captures in HD, 1080p at 30 frames, 60 pass-through, it's HDMI, it's great quality, low file size and everything, but there were just a few things missing, and those few things missing, they seem to have addressed, and I don't know exactly how they solved the live commentary problem, because it seems like each Elgato Game Capture HD has a different delay time, because of the fact that it does convert your files on the fly to an H.264 M4V file. It does, take a second or two to sometimes show up on the screen, so you can't actually play your games when looking at your Game Capture HD screen. But and that way, it's actually kind of hard sometimes to do a live recording, because then later you have to time it up, and it gets really annoying. And this feature, it's going to add it so you can have your mic, or, well, hopefully, I mean, looking at the picture, that's pretty much what we seem to be getting. And that gets me really excited, because then that's going to be a lot easier for people who want to do Let's Plays, walkthroughs, guides, I don't know, play campaigns, play games like Borderlands, who just want to comment over it and do live commentary. And for my Medal of Honor games, I really want to do live commentary. But the problem is, right now what I need to do is I need to open QuickTime, I need to go to an audio recording and then record, like, however long I play with General Void, because generally we play together. I'll record for maybe an hour, I'll get a 1 gig audio file, and then I need to cut that all up into separate games, match those all up with their respective timings, and it becomes a hassle. And right now there's no real good other way to do it. Now this would solve a lot of problems, it would save a lot of people a lot of time. I just hope they do it right, and you can choose different inputs and quality, but we'll see. I'm very excited for the Game Capture HD software 1.2. Now the second thing that I mentioned was there's another, I guess, bar that I see, and that it looks like, I can't tell again, this is not 100% sure, but it says, I'm pretty sure it says live broadcasting. Now that is a feature that would also be very useful. I have on my Retina MacBook Pro installed Boot Camp Windows 7 and OS X Mountain Lion, and on Windows 7 you can use Twitch, or well, you can use XSplit, which is a live streaming program which sees the Game Capture HD as a source, and you can actually take it directly. Now, again, that's another hassle because you've got to take another program, so basically you open two programs, one goes to the other, and that always creates compatibility issues, and if something doesn't work in one, the other one doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. And it seems like, to me, they've simplified this by letting you stream to Twitch. I can't make that out at all, but it looks to me like the purple Twitch.tv logo, and if it is, man, I'm going to be so excited. I'm going to stream so much, because they'll add, your microphone right away. Everything's just so simple, and that's really, I think that's really the defining factor of why the Game Capture HD is the best out there right now. You can buy a HD PVR, you can buy an HD PVR 2, you can buy a Blackmagic Intensity, those are all good, and their quality might be good, and all, but the software, I have seen people use the the HD PVR software. I've seen people, I myself tried the Blackmagic software, I can tell you it is not geared towards gamers, it is geared towards professionals. And for instance, the Blackmagic captures and compressed, you know, for that it's like 200 gigs per game. Yeah, that's nice, but in the end, YouTube downscales the quality anyways by so much. It doesn't really matter if you already have it fairly compressed. I mean, if you are recording at 1080p and you get, you know, per game maybe a 13 gig file, that's a lot of compression going on right there. But yeah, I mean, this is just, it's going to be so darn easy. Now, the one thing that I am hoping that they add also is the fact that you could, like right now, whenever you want to delete a video, you have to click on it, you have to hit the delete key, or you have to right click and then delete, and then it says, warns you, do you really want to delete it? And you're like, well, no shit, I really want to delete it because that's what I'm here for. But I hope they have like a what is it, control, like select like a control or a command A kind of thing, like you can select all of them and just delete all of them, because lots of times I've got like 200 games right now in my little game file thing when you go over to the edit tab, and man, does that get annoying, I can tell you. Looking through the games, you know, when you rename them, they'll reorder themselves, and it just, it frustrates me. So, but again, I can vouch for I guess Elgato personally. I mean, A, the program's great, but B, I've had personal experience with their customer support. You know, I had that problem where my graphics card couldn't be recorded because the Elgato was giving it wrong setting information, and 3 or 4 hours later, after I posted on their Facebook, they told me, look, we have a beta for you to try here. It didn't have any of the new features, sadly, but it did have a fix. It was to that problem. And I was just really surprised that they would have something so fast. Now, I mean, they probably weren't like, oh my gosh, there's one guy who's asking for this. Let's quickly, you know, take our program, rewrite it, and put that in. So they must have been probably working on that for a while. And, you know, people do want to record from PC. I mean, I feel like the Game Capture HD could be much more than just a console recording. I think you could really take anything that you need to record, you know, be it a camera that has an HDMI output, just anything that, you know, needs to be recorded, and especially at such a small thing, and it works with any computer. You know, I have a crappy ass laptop from 2008 that has a Core i3 in it and 2 gigs of RAM and like a 5,400 RPM 500 gigabyte hard drive. That sucks. I mean, those specs, you can't play any games on it, you can't do anything on it. But I can record to it. Why? Because all the game capture is doing is writing on the hard drive. It doesn't actually have to do any conversion on the computer. It doesn't really have to do anything, and that is super nice. So I guess this is just sort of a me saying how awesome this program is, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to keep doing with it. Right now, what it seems like they're going to bring out for patch 1.2 is, I mean, it's like perfect. It's everything that I want. Live commentary, live broadcasting. Now, I do hope that that is on the Mac as well. I know that that is probably wishful thinking. I mean, hopefully the software is the same, and I'm pretty sure it will be the same. But should they leave it out, I would be very bummed, but then I will just use the PC version, which is nice. Also, the fact that you can get, you know, even if you only have one license or whatever, you can still get it on Mac and PC, and they don't really care. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little commentary, praising video of the Game Capture HD. If you guys don't know what it is and want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description below. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. See ya.